My name is Bruce Zeller. I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. I served between 1949 and 1952. Part of that time was at Puget Sound Navy Shipyard in Bremerton, and the rest of the time was split between Camp Pendleton and Korea. I was in Korea most of 1951. I got there Christmas Day of 1950 and left about the last of November of 1951. I remember Christmas Eve because they put us on an LST at Pusan to ship us up to Masan, and there were no bunks left, so they sent us down into the hold, and that was okay except the hold was full of tanks. And the only place we could find to roll out our sleeping bag was underneath the tank. And you didn't want to raise up or you'd hit yourself on the underneath side of the tank. So I spent Christmas Eve of 1950 sleeping under a tank with a friend. Punch Bowl was a big valley. We were on the south side of it, and we on the hill line, and we could look across the valley, and it was really large in comparison to most of the things that we had seen. We weren't there very long. I believe we relieved a French battalion and were there for only 3 or 4 days. But we were mostly on the hillsides on either side of the Punch Bowl. It was pretty stressful because of the fighting that went on, although at that particular point we weren't involved too much. It was before that and after that Punch Bowl that we were mostly involved. We were just north of the 38th parallel, 10 or 15 miles inland from the ocean on the east coast. It was difficult, say that. Shortage of sleep, shortage of food, excess of exercise, and that just, it goes on and on and on. The communists attacked us at the night, and we went after them during the day. So the riflemen spent 2 hours on, 2 hours off watch. I was in a machine gun crew. We had 2 hours on and 4 hours off. And the big thing was trying to stay awake during your time on watch. When you're off watch, you were asleep. And boy, that was it. You needed all the rest you could get. I can remember somebody had given me a New Testament with the Psalms, and I would read the 23rd Psalm. And part of it says, yea, though I go through the valley of the shadow of death, I was thinking I've just been there, and in 2 or 3 days I'm going to go back. Then they had a priority list of supplies. Ammunition was first, water was second, food was third. I can remember platoon sergeants several times tossing us a box of sea rations, which was supposed to be for a day, and said, well, guys, make this last because I don't know when we're going to get the next one. The experience that I liked the most wasn't a combat experience. It was when we came back and sailed underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. And that was really, that was the experience I really will never forget. And that was a positive experience. The other experiences are negative, and I'd like to forget them, but I can't. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.